All right. Hi, Mang. How are you? I'm sorry that you're so busy, but if I can't teach you in person, at least I can make a video going over what I would have taught you had I been there. So today we're going to look at something called rhythm grouping. Now, we've covered stress. We've covered intonation. We know that there are stress syllables, unstressed syllables, and tonic stresses. So 3 types of stress. But in addition to that, and in addition to the intonation, so rising tones, falling tones, and flat tones, we also have rhythm grouping. So when a sentence is short, there is one rhythm group. So these sentences go like this. He had a bad dream. He had a bad dream. He had a bad dream. Da-dum, da-dum-dum. Da-dum, da-dum-dum. Right? My watch is broken. My watch is broken. Da-dum, da-dum-da. Da-dum, da-dum-da. Stan's wearing his glasses. Dum-dum, da-da-dum. I can't remember her address. Da-dum, da-dum, da-da-da-dum. Either way, we say these all at once. Okay? Now, let's compare this to a longer sentence. Here are our longer sentences. Now listen to how I say them. The man at the desk was asking us questions. 3 new students came to class today. I met my best friend on a plane. Her parents are going to send her some more money. So if you listen, now there's a pause between different parts of the sentence. Now, the first sentence, the man at the desk was asking us questions, is da-dum, da-da-dum, pause. Da-dum, da-da-dum, da. Right? So there's a pause in the middle. 3 new students came to class today, is dum-dum-dum, pause. Dum-da-dum-dum. I met my best friend on a plane. All the other sentences are the same way. There's a pause, at least one, sometimes 2. Her parents are going to send her some more money. So sometimes 3 pauses in the sentence. So I want you to notice where the pauses are. Right? The first pause. The man at the desk was asking us questions. The pause comes before the verb, right? Before the main verb. 3 new students came to class today. Again, the pause is before the main verb. I met my best friend on a plane. Now in this case, the pause comes before the prepositional phrase. So if you remember your grammar, the pause is coming at the beginning of a new clause. The pauses do not separate clauses, or rarely do they separate clauses. So for example, in the third example, you wouldn't say, her parents are going to send her some more money. You would say, her parents are going to send her some more money. Small difference. Or for example, you would not say, I met my best friend on a plane. You would not say, 3 new students came to class today. Right? You would not say, the man at the desk was asking us questions. Right? The pauses come between clauses, not splitting them. Now, all this is well and good, but the rules for this are shaky. There are many exceptions. So the best way to get a feel for this is just to practice. And that's what we're going to do now. So we're going to look at 10 questions, or rather 10 sentences, and I want you to repeat after me with each of the sentences. For the first 10 questions, or the first 10 sentences, the questions will have the pauses already marked, and you'll see that. Then we'll do another 10 sentences. But for these 10, I want you to spend a little bit of time beforehand and mark the pauses yourself. Then we'll read it together and we'll check. All right? So let's do the first practice with the pauses already marked. Here we go. The first man in line is paying in cash. So repeat after me. I'll say the word, or I'll say the sentence. I'll wait. You repeat. The first man in line is paying in cash. 2. We ran out of gas at 6th and Green Streets. 3. Please leave your umbrella outside the door. 4. The doctor and nurse can see you soon. 5. The instructor told us to finish our homework. 6. The bookstore on campus is open till 8. 7. He likes to read and he loves to cook. 8. You can write your name at the top of the page. 9. They made an appointment to see the advisor on Monday. 10. After the concert, we went to a restaurant to have dessert. 'Okay, not bad. Let's try it one more time. Number 1. The first man in line is paying in cash. We ran out of gas at 6th and Green Streets. Please leave your umbrella outside the door. The doctor and nurse can see you soon. The instructor told us to finish our homework. The bookstore on campus is open till 8. He likes to read and he loves to cook. You can write your name at the top of the page. They made an appointment to see the advisor on Monday. After the concert, we went to a restaurant to have dessert. All right, good job. Now, the next exercise will not have anything marked. So, on the next screen, I'll show you the next 10 sentences. If you have the printout, take a pencil and mark where you think the pauses are, then try saying the sentences. Okay. So when you see the next screen, pause the video and try and predict where the pauses will be. Then I'll speak each sentence and you should listen for where I pause. Finally, I'll show you the answers on the screen. Okay, good luck, good work. Next exercise. All right. So I hope you've marked the page to predict. Now I'm going to read each sentence and check to see if you know where to put the pause. 1. Dogs and cats make good pets. Dogs and cats make good pets. 2. Our last class is on Friday the 10th. Our last class is on Friday the 10th. 3. The food in that restaurant is always good. The food in that restaurant is always good. 4. You don't need a pen to take this exam. You don't need a pen to take this exam. 5. She likes to sit in the back of the room. She likes to sit in the back of the room. 6. She put down her book and answered the phone. She put down her book and answered the phone. 7. My favorite class is at 8 in the morning. My favorite class is at 8 in the morning. 8. He's writing a story about life in his country. He's writing a story about life in his country. 9. Ted found your wallet under a desk in room 9. Ted found your wallet under a desk in room 9. 10. The police and firemen are helping the victims. The police and firemen are helping the victims. All right, I'll read those through one more time, so listen again, and then I'll put the answers on the screen. 1. Dogs and cats make good pets. 2. Our last class is on Friday the 10th. Our last class is on Friday the 10th. 3. The food in that restaurant is always good. The food in that restaurant is always good. 4. You don't need a pen to take this exam. You don't need a pen to take this exam. 5. She likes to sit in the back of the room. She likes to sit in the back of the room. 6. She put down her book and answered the phone. She put down her book and answered the phone. 7. My favorite class is at 8 in the morning. My favorite class is at 8 in the morning. 8. He's writing a story about life in his country. He's writing a story about life in his country. 9. Ted found your wallet under a desk in room 9. Ted found your wallet under a desk in room 9. 10. The police and firemen are helping the victims. The police and firemen are helping the victims. All right, so I hope you did well. Now I'm going to put the answers on the board. So if you want to check your answers anymore, please pause. I'm going to put the answers up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, and here are your answers. So you can see most of the time the separation comes between the subject and the main verb. Right, so dogs and cats, pause, make good pets. Our last class, pause, is on Friday the 10th. Often the pause comes between or before prepositional phrases. So if you look at number 9, Ted found your wallet, pause, under a desk, prepositional phrase, pause, in room 9, another prepositional phrase, right? So, like I said, the rules for this are flimsy. There are many, many exceptions to these rules. But the more you practice, the more you repeat native speakers, the better you'll get at replicating or copying this kind of rhythm in your speech. So good work. This is your lesson for today. Like I said, we'll go over this again in person, and then this will become a review video for you. But try and think about this in your day-to-day life whenever you speak English. All right, good work. I will hopefully talk to you soon. Bye-bye. See you next time.